Okay, now we have audio, so that should be fixed now.
Or
Can you hear us now? Good. You guys heard my horrible. You did not hear my horrible scene. Unfortunately, the people in the Discord channel were not saved that grace.
They were not safe.
In fact, I just saw someone leave the room. Oh, it was Connor, and then he came back.
It was Connor.
they were just popping out for a moment.
Welcome to the Fantastic Worlds presents our Pathfinder live play. Although I just realized it says Starfinder live play. Why does it say that? Let me refresh. Make sure.
It's a liar.
Oh, yep. Our Pathfinder. Nope. It was me doing things wrong. It's our Pathfinder 2E live play, Freedom for Wishes Part 1, GM'd by our lovely Angel Espinoza. My name is... Yay! If nobody has ever seen Angel GM, it is truly a gift, and so I am looking forward to you. And I just saw the look of anxiety on Angel's face when I said that.
No pressure.
Don't overhype me. Don't overhype me.
I'm going to start off with the introductions. My name is Dustin Alexander. You can find me on the Sokial Medias at Dustin Alexander. I currently GM our Fantastic Worlds podcast. I am Mariposa Novali, the champion of Sarenrae on The Greatest Show on Earth, and I play Friday Francisco on not The Greatest Show on Earth, but Far Beyond the Stars. Then I also produce for our fourth podcast, Fairy Tale Fix. Abby, why don't we go next with you?
Okay. Hi, I'm Abby. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Dr. Seleno Nis on The Greatest Show on Earth, a alchemist with a heart of gold, really. And then on Reign of Winter, I play Pippa Loxley, a halfling sorcerer. And then I am the GM of Far Beyond the Stars, which is our Starfinder podcast. I also host Fairy Tale Fix with my friend Kelsey.
And what does GM stand for on Far Beyond the Stars there, Abby?
Oh, it stands for Galactic Mistress, obviously.
Galactic Mistress.
Yes.
And we have our lovely Heidi Owens. If you want to give us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, hello there. My name is Heidi. I can be found on social media at Vamahillion or Heidelon on the Discord. In the Paizo official channel, you can find me pretty easily by Fantastic Worlds Heidi. And I am primarily on the Far Beyond the Stars campaign, the Fly Free or Die adventure path, playing a Shimrine by the name of Saren. She is a mechanic and persistently anxious.
All right.
I believe. Are we introducing our characters for right now or no?
No, I figured Angel would do.
Not yet.
Yeah. And then what about you, Angel? Give us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm Angel. I run Abraxas Hill Runner, a lovable furry druid in our Reign of Winter campaign. In the Extinction Curse, I play Byron Stenhall, the speedy monk, fiddle playing monk. And in our Starfinder game, I play the delightful Miss Fanny, Heart of Gold, multiple arms, octogenarian ace pilot, and a resident pie maker.
And oh, I'm sorry. I was looking on Twitch where you're still talking, and so I thought you weren't done, and I was cutting you off. And finally, last but not least, we have the wonderful Jess Negan. Why don't you give us a little bit of yourself?
I am Jess. Yeah, I play Manette Serbanea, Paladin of Capri, one and only. On I'm pretty sure.
The one, the only Paladin of Capri ever.
Probably. Fantastic Worlds podcast is where you can find her. And I also play Ballad Serenade, aka Tetra 9, android cat person who is very pink on Far Beyond the Stars. And I am your regional manager, ringmaster, GM on GSOE, our Patreon exclusive show, playing the Extinction Curse Adventure Path, which is circus themed, aka, hence why I'm the ringmaster. Yeah.
Just a small note before we start.
You can find me at Hank the Clank.
Oh, yeah. Just a small note before we start this, before Angel starts this adventure, we have some goodies. If you go to our Discord channel, you will find a link. You might have to scroll up a little bit to a t-shirt contest that you could win. We are giving away swag at each of our panels today, and all of our panels for the entire weekend. So that's 3 possibilities today, 2 possibilities tomorrow, and 1 possibility on Monday. So be sure to enter those. We also we're giving away 300 stickers. We have enough stickers that I'm pretty sure anybody who puts their self in for one will get a sticker. So it's not so much a giveaway, but I'm not guaranteeing it because we might miraculously get 300 people at the end. But that is also on our Discord server. So please feel free.
Those stickers.
Please feel free. These stickers are awesome. In fact, I will take a moment, although I don't know if they will show up with the screen thing.
Oh,
but,
yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, they're hard to see.
Yeah, they're over your face.
Yeah. Over my face is about where I can put them, but they are beautiful and I highly recommend them. So with that being said, Angel, why don't you take it away there?
All right, I'll be your general manager for this campaign, which is cool. I actually GM a homebrew, but as far as the FWP crew, this is my first go run. It'll be my first go run with an AP, first go run using Roll20. I think I've got it figured out. We'll take a look. If not, hijinks ensue anyway.
We'll make sure of that.
Let's see.
The hijinks are under control.
The hijinks are guaranteed.
100% guaranteed. The adventure begins with y'all, the PCs, arriving in Qadiran, city of Sedeq. Apologies if I start butchering these names. Y'all recently received a letter from Venture Captain Ismail Ibn Karadi, asking that you travel to Sedeq and explore the manor of Corvius Vayn, an infamous slaver and genie-binder. The Pathfinder Society has encountered before. Straight to the kill pile.
Going on the kill pile.
Yep. Like not even a redemption arc. No redemption arc for you.
Nope.
A new Pathfinder Lodge is under construction near Sedeq, but it's not yet ready. So Ismail oversees the mission from the capital city of Kathir. This mission stands to influence much of the new lodge fate. And so now all of you have been summoned forth with a letter, which hopefully will display if I click the appropriate buttons to, there we go. Is that showing up? Letter.
Sorry.
I do not see it, Angel.
What's supposed to be showing up?
A letter that you all folks received.
Oh, are we on the wrong screen, Angel? You have to move the player banner to whatever screen you want us to see.
No, it looks like it's.
No, I think he's trying to do the show to players thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm clicking the show to. You know what? This will work just as well if I copy and paste it into the chat. See, I'm smart that way. Look at that.
Yeah, you are.
Bam.
You're a regular troubleshooter.
Bam. There.
Yeah,
Be your
there it is.
letter.
Oh,
I'll read it in a. Do you want me to read it in a venture captor voice there, Angel, or do you want to read it?
Oh, you could read it, and you could use, maybe you're reading it out loud to your fellow crew.
Yes. I'm pleasantries and such like to you. A dire situation has arisen in Qadiran, and I find myself unable to resolve it without some assistance. Please travel expediently to Sedeq, a port city on the southwestern coastline of the Alvena Peninsula, which presently has no Pathfinder Lodge of its own. 1 week past as of this writing, reports of Sedeq arrived that the slave merchant and genie-binder Corvius Vayn hosted a large party in his manor home. None who attended have returned. I have been advised of an aura of strong and persistent conjuration magic surrounding the manor, and Sedeq citizens have reported strange lights and noises within it. It is unclear what precisely transpired during the party. What is clear is the danger the Van estate now poses to the city. Something is very wrong with the manor, and Sedeq's government beseeches the society for assistance. Enter the manor and determine what has happened at Vayn's party. Vayn's party, excuse me. Then resolve or at least document the unnatural phenomenon occurring within, and evacuate as many people as you are able. The guest list of the party was composed predominantly of slave masters and merchants, and while I appreciate these individuals may not garner your sympathy, please also consider the staff, both free and enslaved, who remain similarly trapped within. The necessity of your success in Sedeq cannot be understated. Pathfinders, impress the city with the neat resolution of the problem, and our new Qadiran Lodge will be set for success before it even opens. Present the letter if you require assistance from the guards or other city officials in gaining entry to the Van estate. Yours sincerely, Venture Captain Ismail in Qadiran Lodge.
Dun dun dun! All of your quest logs have now been updated. Beep 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 boop. Quest
Boop, boop, boop.
quest accepted, right?
I do have the letter from Ismail in my quest log now. So
Finally.
Amelia opens her hand and just kind of extends her claws, examines them. Well, I can think of one neat solution to any problem concerning slavers.
yeah, me too.
I like your thinking.
Yeah, I don't care so much about those nasty slavers, but I do want to help those people out that may be less fortunate.
Of course, along the way.
Ooh, so now we've got a little treat of your character's persona. Why do you folks now introduce yourselves?
What do you want to start with?
I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna go first. I'm claiming this
Claim it.
space. I'm
Claim
taking
it.
it for myself. I
Claim that
love
space, girl.
taking everyone else's stage time and spotlight.
Girl boss.
Girl boss. You know what? I am hashtag girl bossing it right now. And I feel gross about it, but I'm doing it anyway. So I, once again, for people who are maybe new to my voice, I am Abby, and I am playing Amelia Seastalker, who is a gorgeous catfolk lady. She has lovely amber fur, some darker red tabby stripes in there, and she is a swashbuckler, an accomplished duelist, quick of wit, quicker of blade, and is very excited to go adventuring. She aspires to be a sea captain, and that's why she has Sea Stalker in her name, because you should name yourself for the job you want. That's the catfolk way. And someday she'll have a ship and a crew of her own, but first she has to prove and make a name for herself to be accepted by the other free captains. And she's hoping to accomplish that with this mission.
All right. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh God, this is gonna happen a lot, huh?
Yes, I specifically have lines I've written down that I will say if I get an opportunity.
Yes.
Love that. Going clockwise, proceeding clockwise, I will go next.
Girl boss shit.
Girl boss.
Yeah, just another boss for the boss god.
I like that. I like that better. Let's do that. Let's stick with it.
So today I will be bringing a character by the name of Pyrrha to the table, inspired by some very specific Greek mythology that I absolutely adore. Pyrrha is a tall woman, human Aasimar. It does say human. I didn't check to make sure that it said Aasimar on there, but she is divinely touched. And daughter sort of a goddess. I don't know. Not necessarily a Pathfinder goddess, but maybe like an angelic being. Traveled for some reason, like left the land of Iblados and Casmaron and is now living here in like lived on Absalom, just kind of in secrecy for a while, but is royalty. Has an entourage of people who follow her around. Will not follow her into danger, mind you. So my guess is that if we're approaching this estate, any people that might have been following her are just like waiting, like, oh no, please don't leave. Please don't leave us. She is a fighter with an archetype in, I don't know what happened to my hero lab. There it went. So with an archetype for a blessed one dedication. She has a little halo that floats above her head. She loves her swords and is not very smart. She's just like does the right thing because it's what's right. She found her calling. It was it was being a sword lesbian.
How does she know what's right if she's not very smart?
Well, she's blessed. You know, she's divinely touched. Exactly. Therefore, like
she knows
everything.
What's right. And what's right is to hit people with her sword, which honestly Amelia vibes with.
Yeah. I feel like Amelia and Pyrrha are gonna get along swimmingly.
They're gonna get along so good.
Like, except that like Amelia probably
I have the solution.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Like, oh wow.
God. More herbos. Hell yeah. Herbo fully loaded.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a great game. Sword lesbians for the win.
All right, Jess, you wanna go next?
Okay. I'm playing Canyon Bloodlock. She is a sprite. So yes, she is tiny. She has a corgi mount, an all black corgi mount. So
yes.
It's clearly crossbred with something else. And it's the corgi mount is named Bonito. He's a good boy. She is a cleric of the Lantern King, and because of syncretism, also Shaika. Both, typical sprightly gods. Lots of chaos in this one. Just to sort of wrap up her personality, I will explain to you what is anathema to a cleric of the Lantern King, which is be completely honest, ruin or explain a good joke.
Oh my goodness.
That's the anathema?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yes. Excellent.
Some trouble brewing.
I'm skipping over the being completely honest part.
Don't read too much into that.
I'm not going to think too hard about it.
I am playing Ivan Asasalis. He is a neutral. Dun dun dun. For those who know me, I do not usually like neutral characters, but for the sake of this character, it fit. A neutral Shuni investigator. And just to give you a little heads up, there, Angel, just to annoy you early on. There are a few things that you should know is I have a feature called That's Odd, which automatically notices one non-obvious thing out of the ordinary when I enter a new location, but does not apply to the creatures. And I also am a super taster, so if there's something wrong with the food, like it is poisoned or something like that, I will get advance notice on that.
So you notice things that are odd. There's a sprite riding a little corgi. No, just joking. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my character is a detective. He is not without faults, though. He loves luck and the roll of the dice, which is why his god, his deity, is Nebi Rombadazzle, which is the god of luck and dice. And also, he has taken a cleric dip in this, so he is a avid follower of that, and he shows his love for his god by gambling up all his winnings whenever he or all of his stuff when it happens.
True devotion.
That's my character.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Well, now you folks are all assembled within Sedeq. You folks have your summons or your assignment. What do you do? What do you do?
So, like, we're just supposed to go check out this estate, right? Can we just, like, walk up to the door?
I know
Probably
I
not.
don't have any. I know I don't have any objections.
No objections,
we-
huh, Angel? Great.
Are we actually outside the estate right now? Because
You're
it
a
looks...
little off. Yeah, you're a little off from the estate of the manor. You can see it in the distance, not too far off. But yes, you can make a beeline there if you choose.
Well, this city is real pretty, but like I kind of think we should just go. What do you all think?
Yes, I think that we can take our pleasure in the city after we've whet our appetite a little bit.
She flexes her claws again.
This
All right then. As you make your beeline, so as you approach the estate, a boisterous crowd surrounds the manor grounds. In addition to onlookers, to hoping to see strange sights. So you see a crowd that are like, "Let us in. We want to see," a bunch of looky-loos. But quite a big crowd has assembled outside of the actual gates of the manor, and there's local guards keeping the peace, kind of having folks, keeping them back from the manor gates.
Oh, it's everyone. Like, it's okay. I'm here. It's fine. So we're gonna solve this problem. So I'm just gonna need you all to move for me right now.
You catch the look of a few folks who were so originally busy gossiping about odd things and creatures they might have seen, blue bats, flying, flaming owls, crackling lightning, and since as if that topic wasn't interesting enough, well, they do turn around to kind of see the new additions, because the whole crowd has been concentrating there. So you folks are kind of standing out just because you're in the void of the crowd and the negative space left behind.
So I can make so as part of my entourage feat, I can make simple requests of admirers. Would it be possible for these people or like people to like just see me and admire me for my royal beauty?
Well, that's a feature. My goodness. Is that a save? It's just an effect. You have to hit a certain DC.
So specifically, I have a small group of admirers who tend to follow me around while I'm in civilized settlements. They're helpful to me, allowing me to make simple requests of them. So I suppose I could turn to my fan club and be like, ladies, now could you please maybe clear a way for us through this crowd? I will be sure to protect you from any wish magic, any strange things.
Oh, of course, of course. They seem just super happy to do so. And they form the little Mighty Ducks V in front of you and start clearing the path away. Make way, make way. And you do part the crowd of you see your line of your entourage shield to move away the rabble. The crowd that's in front of you. You do make it up to the front where a tall guard is keeping look and keeping alert, and of course immediately notices you folks. Halt! No one may gain entrance into the manor.
My good man, we're here on official Pathfinder Society business.
Oh, that at the sound of that,
Move
they
aside.
look a little relieved. I suppose you have some proof that you're from the society?
Keep this note.
And Amelia reaches into her jacket and draws out the note with a flourish and unravels it in front of him.
Pyrrha just draws her wayfinder.
So just for fun, I rolled my society, and with a 37, because I rolled a natural 19, so a 37 society, I make sure to employ all the courtly graces. Well, sir, as you can see, we are in line with the Pathfinder Society, and you know the rules of Sedeq. If we're here based on the representation of Pathfinders and with the city government, you see we have all the necessary paperwork we need to move forward.
They were already relieved that somebody else is going to be taking care of this. You have the letter stacked on top of that, and stacked on top of that is a very competent and knowledgeable Shuni. Of course. Also, with such a good role, I'm gonna give you a little bit of information regarding the Corvius. So what you know as you're regaling and using your diplomacy, your knowledge of the society, you recall that Corvius has a reputation for frivolity with many bound genies, using them to entertain friends and guests with wishes and illusion. He's known to keep both genies and geniekin in his home as personal servants. So you know that with your very excellent society role. In fact, if you happen to interact with Corvius, why don't you note that you'll get a +1 circumstance bonus on diplomacy or intimidation checks.
Wonderful. And I almost forgot to introduce this here is my kitty cat, and you see this dewormer cat cub, which looks more like a mountain, like a panther than a kitty cat. Her name is Wishbone.
Oh,
The cat's name is Wishbone?
Cat's name is Wishbone.
I just want to be clear.
Yep.
Great.
by the way, that threw me off when I was putting together the tokens. I had totally put Wishbone from the was it PBS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally made a token of Wishbone, had it already uploaded up, and then all of a sudden I saw in the Slack channel that
It's a Jack Russell Terrier instead.
like I had to switch around the token. Granted, this was around like already 10 p.m. and I was getting ready to go to bed. I was like, who names their dewormer cat Wishbone? Well, it's just Dustin. But yeah, it totally threw me off. Oh, I'm reading the Twitch channel. Braxis is summoned by the mention of witches, poof, a druid appears ready for action. No.
Witches, I'm on it.
Oh. A lovely creature. So they're getting their keys. They're getting ready to have the gates opened. Oh, I'm actually glad you're here. 3 weeks ago, Corvius Vayn hosted an exclusive party in this manor. He has a reputation for bringing his genies out of his bottle at parties to grant wishes and to perform magic for his guests. But I'd never believed those stories before now. And right on cue, you see like flashes of light from behind the windows of the manor, just right on cue, just to kind of nail it home that something's odd going on over there.
Has anything come outside the house while you've been posted here?
Oh no. That's why we were so concerned. Nobody has left. And the few of the guards that I assure you, we've tried. I do not tell you lightly that this task is beyond us. About a dozen of my command died on these grounds before we called you. Some burned alive, some suffocated spontaneously where they stood. But no one has made it out, and I can't tell you anything more of what's happening within this state because I just simply do not understand it.
Well, I'm sure you did your best, but we're here now.
She glances at her noble companions and draws her rapier and says,
Shall we?
Yeah, our best is much better than yours. Let's go.
Oh, well, that's like unfair, Kenyon. But yeah, I still think we'll probably have a better chance. Like touched by the gods and all that.
You just said the same thing, but like slightly different.
No mystery is too hard to solve for Ivan Isosceles. Let us move.
That's a good boy.
Before they go inside, Amelia turns once more to the guard and said,
Be sure to tell everyone you know that it was Amelia Seastalker who went in first.
And Ivan Isosceles.
I'll do just that.
You don't need to know my name.
Yeah, I'm Pyrrha.
but I'm sure
I've got
you
my
already
sword and
know.
my shield. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go! And then I leap for the door, sword extended, like a musketeer.
Nice. So before you fully enter the gates, you do, folks, have 1 hero point assigned to you all.
Ooh! Oh, Angel is coming out hot out of the gate to show how magnanimous he is when he's in the GM's chair.
Mm-hmm. In fact, since I'm wearing my fairy tale fix hat, Abby, why don't you just take 1 more?
Oh, Angel.
Jacques!
You
favoritism.
have the
Jacques.
correct idea about how things are done around here.
I think you like that one.
I like that a lot.
Honestly, with the way Abby rolls, she's going to need it. So,
Oh,
You know what?
we're having a beautiful moment here.
We were. We were. You know what, Dustin? I'm revoking a hero point from you from Far Beyond the Stars for that comment.
It travels across the planes and time
It does.
and space itself.
Time and space.
Tall stone walls with an iron gate surrounds the Vayn estate. Within, fruit trees, flowers, and fountains fill the grounds. Manicured stone path leads to the house and to each individual outdoor area. There are gazebos of various sizes, a stream, a large fish pond. The manor itself is 2 stories tall and made from red adobe brick. Windows of various sizes dot the walls, along with balconies, small and large. The manor has a disjointed silhouette, as if the architect attempted to fill a single building with dominant features of every place and or palace and castle they've ever seen, each now fighting with each other to be the focal point of the finished estate. A pair of ornate stone staircases guide the way to the manor's main entrance.
Wow, there is entirely too much going on here.
Doodle-doo.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Successfully loaded. Huzzah!
I say, Wishbone, this is very similar to that case we had up in Lord, that one place. You remember what it was? Right? You want to remind me? Oh yes, Taldor. That's right. Thank you, Wishbone.
Now, does the Dewormer cat actually talk?
Yes, actually, the Dewormer cat does speak.
Oh.
I forget what language I gave it. Let me pull it up here. Let me pull up my minion who speaks. I don't know where to look that up, so we'll keep moving forward, and I'll let you know when I find it.
All right. Well, there you see the staircase. Dun dun dun.
Kira boldly ascends.
Yep.
Shield ready, sword in hand.
I have my rapier and my dagger out as well, and I'm boldly ascending after Pyrrha, but with an eye out for traps or anything of note that we should be prepared for.
All right. Why don't you roll me a little perception?
Yeah, a little perception. Oh well, I'm like an expert in perception, so we'll see if that actually serves me.
Wishbone speaks Kellish. So
It does not. I rolled a nat 3 as my first roll of the game. So
Opening salvo.
my opening salvo is a 15 total.
I got a 35 on perception.
Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. That's about how it usually goes.
let me roll my perception here.
Amelia, this deck is
I sit here and
sturdy,
cry.
sound,
Very
and,
sound.
this thing was built with quality, and it was built to last. It can survive a tempest. Kenyon, you appraise
Noticing all
it.
the wrong things.
you also appraise and come to that same conclusion, but the only difference is you notice that the windows are just so thick with no other word from it, maybe mist, smoke, cloud, that you can't peer through any of the windows that are within eye shot. And the door itself, although, I mean, it looks fine to you, but you get like hints of color, maybe electricity cracking, flashes of flame, just right from the slightest crack. And probably just because your vantage point puts you in the best place to notice it.
Does prestidigitation remove the like smoky effect on the windows?
Ooh, it does not. And as you do so, both Wishbone, Bonito are not feeling good about this place. The closer you folks get, Wishbone is not happy whatsoever. Bonito is, your stalwart mount, but you could tell they are twitchy and not happy to getting closer and closer. And then
still yourself, Wishbone. We got a mystery to solve.
I'm staying down here. I think we should do something. I mean, do your thing.
I'm gonna cast a detect magic.
All right. Oh, and Heidi, help me pronounce. Is it Pyra?
Pyrrha.
Pyrrha. Check. Pyrrha. Pyrrha, where's your entourage? Are they following you steadily forward?
They specifically, like, the feat does say that they do not follow you into dangerous situations, so they stay out with the rest of the crowd. They're waiting for me, like just my little group of lesbians.
You can do it! Yeah! With a little, one of them just opens up their tunic and it has, the t-shirt name of the band.
Nice.
You
Ready to spread the name of Pyrrha far and wide.
They've got this. They've got this. They assure the crowd.
Pyrrha spins at the top of the stairs and like with the shield hand just like kind of salutes away from her head and is like I'll totally take care of this for you all. I love you so much. And then she spins and starts walking in further into the house. Specifically, I will be using the scouting exploration activity, which means that everyone should get a +1 to their initiative when we spot danger.
And I'm going
Nice.
to actually help amplify that with using one of my spells called Show Me the Way. You and infected allies gain preternatural knowledge of the path ahead, allowing you to intuit the best way forward and avoid potential objects such as difficult or confusing terrain. For the purposes of long-distance overhead travel, which doesn't apply, or exploration mode, traveling through difficult terrain reduces you to only 3/4 your travel speed in half, and basically it allows us to avoid hazards. So, and we get that for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And from your earlier detect magic, this place is rife with conjuration magic. Rife. It's almost visible in the air as you're sending out your own kind of magical sensors.
Okay.
All right, so you folks are approaching. You see there is a doorway here. There's a doorway here.
Okay.
Who's going to be your door opener?
Uh,
Oh, that was
My
that was
goodness.
unrelated.
that was totally unrelated. Right.
That's a damn lie.
I 100% believe you. Yes. I will open the door. I'll try the door.
All right. Hundreds of small winged creatures burst forth, screeching and flapping their wings. Gusts of different elemental energies arc and sway from between the creatures. So from the other side of the door of the foyer, you could just see the place is in complete disarray. Glowing cracks in the fabric of reality fracture the walls, the floor, leaking flame, water, electricity into the space.
Did
Well,
we
things
enter
have gotten interesting in here.
Did we enter a BioShock game?
You did.
We must have.
You've just been bioshocked.
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 All right.
Okay, here. How'd that?
What do you see? Canyon yells from the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
Amelia says,
There doesn't appear to be any immediate danger if you want to come inside.
No, I'll wait.
Step
Right on.
lightly, though.
right on cue, those hundreds of small flapping wings are now bursting out of the door. Why don't you folks give me a little inish?
I stand corrected.
Have you folks
This is
seen
why.
Anastasia, where Rasputin summoning forth the little imps, and they're just that big cycle of imps just coming out in the dark of the night? This is a flurry of wings coming at you.
So in addition to rolling a natural 20 for initiative, Pyrrha does cry out.
My lord.
Actually, Canyon, Amelia's wrong. There is danger. Everyone should be prepared. Swords at the ready. You all get that +1 scouting bonus.
Woo!
to our initiative rolls.
Yes.
Canyon responds, knew it. Called it.
All right, you folks are entering. We got you got your 36 there. How about the rest of you? Ivan, what you get?
I haven't got a 30.
Oh man, you folks are just horrible. Canyon.
31.
No, ridiculous. I'll do the same.
I'm
Little
sorry, I have a
bonito.
+16 to perception.
Yeah, my perception is insane as an investigator.
I have
And
a
Amelia?
+15. So
I'm going to use my after you feat in exchange for a panache point. So I think
okay.
Amelia waits and watches the swarm poised, sword at the ready, but is not going to make a move until after everyone else has done so, and will be going last in the initiative order.
Going last, as thou wish. All right. Oop. Here we go. I could totally. Let's see. Hey, I did it. I know. You're gonna
First roll
constantly.
20 initiative.
I know. I'm gonna constantly be excited for myself. Going, oh, I made it happen. All right. With that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a hard time with your name until I write it down. Heidi.
So, out of curiosity, this is a swarm of bats, a singular bat.
It is a swarm of what looks like methods.
Method. Okay.
Swarm.
Interesting. Okay.
And they are close enough that I could swing at them from where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Pyrrha is just long sword in hand. Is going to specifically take just a single step to her left and then slash twice. Does not have her shield raised at this point. And the first attack is a 14 on the die for a 33.
That is
Okay.
a critical success or critical. Yes. 33, you
Okay.
said, right?
Yep.
Oh, yep. That'll do it.
So I also get a crit specialization with swords. I do not know what my crit is on that. Critical specialization is on that. But I rolled my damage as a crit damage would be 26 on that attack. And I'll look up the specialization in a second. Second attack is, I think, also going to be a hit if that was a crit with a 25.
25 will hit for sure.
Okay. Dealing an additional 15 points of damage.
Oh my.
Ooh.
And then they specifically, like, if they can be made off balance, I like slashing wildly into the swarm of Mephit. She makes them off balance and they become flat-footed until the start of my next turn. Flat-fluted.
Flat-fluted.
Yeah, you are doing your best to disperse it. You're definitely hitting. You're making contact, and the flurry of wings is just everywhere in your hair, just all over the place. But you definitely made some solid hits and little clumps. You see little clumps kind of falling from the folks that you just totally just freaking hit. All right, with that would be Canyon and Bonito.
So is this door over here closed?
It sure is.
Okay. I don't want to use my stuff yet. I feel like there's so much.
What? Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Canyon, are you going to help?
I mean, if someone gets hurt, like, yeah, sure. What she means by that is probably. But she can't be totally honest, can she? So let's see. What do I want to do here? I mean, she would do this. She would definitely do this. And I'm so sorry to all of you that I'm going to play this character for reals. Canyon is riding Benito, of course, Natchi, and
Sure.
takes a few bounds up the stairs on Benito's back, whips out an alchemist fire and sort of like tosses it in the air and catches it, and then lobs it at the group of bats, irrespective of all of you being in the way.
Oop. All right. Give
All
that
right, go for it. Yeah.
give that a
So
little give that a little
sorry.
toss.
I'll
Critical
heal you. Don't worry
hit.
about it.
I only hurt you so I could heal you.
Yeah, I gotta use my heals, right? I got a 19.
19. will not do it.
Shit.
You were ready for just one solid enemy, and it just looked for a second it was gonna hit home, but just the flight pattern kind of changed as they were flapping around, and it just did not do the trick.
Yikes. All right.
Yikes.
Although, where's our arbiter? So this thing has to fall somewhere. Who takes that damage?
I probably just throw it super short, right? Because
Ah.
like normally what I would say if like Abs, in GSOE, if she was to miss, but it wasn't like a crit fail, I would just be like, you just toss it low, and it kind of smacks into the ground or something, or the wall, and probably doesn't splash anyone. That's
like
up to you though, of course. I'm not.
I do like that. I do like that.
One of the things I'll do is I'll roll a d8, and wherever the d8, what number around that person is where it lands, so it could completely miss or it could hit somebody too. That's another way to do it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Totally up to you.
I'll put that in my belt for later. For right now, I do like that it just kind of went through the erratic flight pattern and just kind of rolled. You just hear in the cinematic the glass rolling down the very solid and sturdy deck. With
Yeah,
that,
Fire sizzles out. She says, well, I'm not going to try that again, actually. I think I'm going to stop there. That was real close.
are you all set with your turn?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I was like, he's talking to me, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Canyon, that means Ivan, you're up. Show him what
Okay.
a Shuni can do.
First things
That
first.
Shuni.
My inspector is going to devise a stratagem which lets him use his intelligence instead of whatever for his attack, and he's going to use his crossbow to make an attack. So let me roll that. That would be a 29. Does 29 hit?
It does.
Okay, and that first one is 16 points of damage, plus I get to roll for when he does that, I get to use my strategic strike, which is an additional 2d6 of damage. So that is oh wait, that's not dice type. Do d6. There we go. Which is an additional 6 points of damage on top of that. And then he will attack for his second time. This time he will be using a special bolt when it comes out with a... What do we got here? We got a 22. Does that hit?
It does.
Okay, so that's 14 points of damage, but this bolt specifically is a... Where is it? I lost all my bolts. Where'd they go?
They fall off of your belt. Oh, your bolts are gone.
This is a beacon bolt shot, and whatever gets hit, tiny flecks of glimmering gemstones fall off of the arrow to basically light up the room. So not only is the creature lit up, if he was invisible, it'd be kind of like the glimmering spell, but it also helps light up the room.
All right, you take your shots with the bolts. Again, the swarm, the cloud is just getting smaller and smaller. You have some hits from Pyrrha, and they had to move out of the way because of the flash coming at them, and you just totally nail. Skewer a couple like in the line, just like perfectly aligned, just like skewering them to the wall behind them. And that swarm has been dealt.
Huzzah.
Nice. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Good
Huzzah.
show.
Oh, well shot.
Thank you. I try my best.
And with that, I guess I could put them there. And with that, that's all right. You've always got to have a swarm for in the wings.
Hey, Angel. Some of us are not on the map because we're behind the fog of war. Is there a spot you're supposed to be revealing? I just wanted to make sure.
Let me see. Could be that I just missed it.
Because we opened the door, so I'm guessing we could see inside, right?
Let me see. I'm taking a look. Oh yeah, yeah, you folks are all revealed there.
Oh, okay. I see the door is not in front of that stairway. You take a left kind of into the doorway. Okay, I see what's going on.
Here, I'll do this. That should do.
This is like a foyer kind of thing, like a
foyer,
like a sunroom.
It is like a foyer, like a solarium. It is the foyer, and with that, the other swarm comes out to meet you folks with a hello breath weapon. It's kind of their jam. They swarm all over the place and everywhere. Acid, air, just sparks of magic, some ice shards, little pieces of earth. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. What I need, let's see here. Let's see. Here, Emilia and Ivan. I need you folks to give me a reflex save.
A reflex save? How dare you?
I'm learning the benefits of falling back and like being a wimp.
I know,
It's
Jess.
nice,
What's
right?
up?
What do I do with that natural 19 for a 34?
All right, 34 there. Okay. How about the rest of y'all?
Pyrrha dodges dexterously out of the way with a 30, 16 on the die.
You folks are way too agile. For
I
your own
love
good.
being level 8.
Ah, yeah.
How about Emilia?
Amelia
How does she
also
fare?
does a handspring backwards with a 32.
Wowza.
Reflex is
All
my best
right.
thing.
That is pretty good.
She is a swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler?
Swashbuckler.
I'm a swashbuckly.
Buckles them swashes.
Bad
I
word.
buckle swashes all over the place. It is my thing.
Buckle those swashes.
I buckle them.
Hey, quick question from your general manager here. It doesn't say anything about half damage from a save. It's just kind of like a universal, or does it have to specifically say that?
It has to specifically
say.
say it.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Beautiful.
Whoa, then you folks, you guys are the worst. The worst. I hereby revoke all hero points, all of them. No.
Actually, does it say it's a basic?
Yeah, basic reflex save.
Okay, then it would be half damage. 2e, if it's a basic save, it's half damage unless you crit success.
Ah.
So, did any of us crit success?
What I got a
What was it,
34.
34, yes.
30.
Crit success there. 30,
32?
no. 32, yes.
Okay, so I took damage. How much damage did I take?
Ooh, all right. That is 5 points acid damage, 8 points cold damage,
Okay.
3 points fire damage. Oh, I thought I had one. I was getting excited with the rolls.
16.
I guess that's all you take. Just that little wee
And is
bit.
that full or half damage?
Oh, that was a full damage. Sorry. Yeah, full
Okay,
damage,
so-
just half.
16, so 8 points of damage total. And none of that was electric, huh?
Oh,
I just asked because I took a
Yes,
ring
that's-
of electricity resistance.
Oh, thank you. I
me
actually
too.
did miss one of them. That was the 5 points electric damage. Maybe? Question mark?
It is absorbed by the ring.
Oh,
Like-
you're already getting pelted by ice, fire, just everything erupting out of the door. And that arc of lightning just comes in and just gets soaked in by a well-purchased item. Boo.
Welcome to
Ah.
my
I
world,
considered
Angel.
getting like a bunch of rings, but you know.
My
I
poor little
didn't.
swarm. You folks are mean to my swarm.
Damn right.
Amelia, you being the class act, let everybody go first. And now, my dear, you are up.
Because I'm a lady. I let everyone have their turn.
She's a lady.
Whoa.
Whoa,
whoa.
she's
I love the round.
The
with it, the
lady is
bad
a
round.
cat.
Yep,
The
it was.
lady is a
It wasn't a
cat.
good round.
she's
And
got
then-
whiskers, she's got fur, she got legs, let up her. She's a diva.
Dustin wins.
When she lays out on her back and she really wants a scratch. No, let's stop now.
Yes, I love it. Please do continue while I make my confident finisher.
That's what plays whenever
Attack.
she's playing.
I love it a lot. Yeah, I use my panache point that I gained by going last to make a graceful attack with my rapier, stabbing at the swarm that is Kitty Corner. For me.
Oh no!
Oh my God, the pun.
Yes.
Oh, my big weakness. I'm gonna try not to guffaw too much, but as you know, puns, they just get to me all the time.
I mean, I know you
Fine.
love them. I know you love
Ooh.
them, friend.
Get over there, get it, corner. I'm good.
So I stab with my rapier. Oh my goodness. We will see. We will see.
I believe in you, Abby. I believe in you.
You shouldn't believe in me.
I think
I
that-
don't believe in myself.
I think Abby just needs to take the Yu-Gi-Oh trait of taking the heart of the dice.
I
She,
believe
does,
you.
she
The
doesn't believe in the heart of the dice. That's why her rolls are always bad.
Yep. That's a 22.
That will hit.
Yes.
Well done.
Hooray. Okay, great. So because I used my confident finisher with my panache point, that means that I get to apply my precise strike, which is an additional 3d6 damage, which is it's already 2d6 times 2 plus 6. So let's
Oh, now I wish
Lit.
that they took. They were susceptible to precision damage, but
they're not susceptible to precision damage.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They're a
that breaks-
swarm. Like
that breaks
that
my
makes
heart just a little bit.
I could really sense your deep upsetness. with
Man,
it,
you really
and
got the
I
scat cat
do-
there.
You are the favorite.
I do
so.
appreciate it.
Teacher's pet.
I am the teacher's pet.
Fun. Oh,
Well, okay, if they're immune to precision damage, because that's all. Oh, then no, that's right. That's piercing damage. My rapier does piercing damage, so it's going to be 12 points of piercing.
duly noted. All right. Thrust. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, no, they same thing. You know, you're connecting hits, but that swarm is everywhere.
I just can't hit any of them precisely.
It's just
Yep.
that's true. It's just so hard.
If anyone
Oh.
can, I can. Aha!
I want to see you skewer a whole string of bats. Like you see the exact moment in slow mo, and just
Sweet.
and a bunch of bats are on your sword.
There should be a feat for that
There
to be able to
should.
precisely attack a swarm.
If anybody ever plays a swashbuckler in GSO8, you can have a custom feat. I'll let you do it.
Nice.
Honestly, this class is super fun. I am considering backups for Seleno.
If Seleno, God's forbid. She's
I mean,
not allowed.
She won't die because if anything, I'll retire her to a laboratory where she'll be happier there.
Exactly.
And then I'll
Exactly.
Get you
play
some
a
tenure.
swashbuckler. Yeah, as soon as she gets tenure at the Arcanumarium, she's gone. She's out. Like you can drop in every once in a while to visit the lab, but she's not talking to you goons anymore.
Oh, this is duly
Later.
noted.
Pyrrha, you are up.
Is it?
Uh.
Is the door here high enough that I could reasonably leap over this swarm?
You know, they're just so all over the place that you could maybe just leap through it. And
Okay.
Do your best. Just kind of like with that vial. It's just I know as a token they have to be a solid token. In fact, I'm gonna make these bigger just because I want to show off. It is the little swarm from Anastasia, the little imp swarm. I had fun
Oh,
nabbing those.
Angel, I don't actually. Oh, it's the screen thing. I thought that was a bush.
Yeah, people have been calling it a tree.
No, it's a tree swarm. All of the methods turn into trees, and now you have to deal with the leaves and the bark.
At least they
Which
don't
is
rip
worse
people in half and
than
breed
their
with blood.
bite.
So, Pyrrha is going to lift her shield, which is this. It's a round, it's a round Grecian style shield with her family crest on the front of it. I didn't think of what the family crest is, so don't ask me just now. I'll think about it in a minute.
It's a lady.
And
Whoa,
she takes this leap, like just pushes off and leaps through the swarm, trying to like push them out of the way and keep them from hitting her. And while she does, mid leap, she actually uses her like the sudden leap ability to make a single strike against them, and just attack with her longsword. So
Let's take a look.
that is a 19 on the die for a 39.
You folks are just horrible. I need more. What does it say? 2 swarms? Oh, I think that 2 means 4.
Angel, no.
Right? I mean, it was 4 the entire time. Yeah, that's totally hits with a crit, some crit action going on there.
That being the case, she does roll 38 points of damage.
Oh my lord.
I'm glad I didn't
Insane
waste any
sauce.
spells.
Oh man.
She just like slashing this way and that, while she's mid-air.
Just to see kind of how cinematically you land, throw me an acrobatics in there as well. Just want to throw that out there.
I just want to see something.
You like land and do like a perfect hit, but your heel is like just right off.
No, not my heel. I'll die. I rolled a 16 for a 28.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
3-point landing with the the shield. Like I roll and like come back up with the shield up.
You're totally the
fan
car
club
that's going through a
screams.
bunch of bugs thunk, 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 on the windshield as you like make it through. Luckily,
That is it for my turn.
they live.
Yes,
All right, Canyon.
Luckily they live.
I know you want to keep some spells in reserve, so don't feel pressured to. Or you know what? Why don't you just unleash the magic? That's what the audience wants.
Mm-hmm. You got to give the people what they want, Canyon.
No.
No.
That's such a Canyon response.
Seems about right for Canyon. Yeah.
Canyon-
Consistent characterization.
No.
Canyon do what she want. And Canyon is going to ride her beautiful corgi just very casually up to the top of the stairs. And she's like, okay, I got it this time. Hold on. And then she throws another alchemist with her terrible bonus.
Like,
God.
At Pyrrha?
I got a natural 20 this time.
Oh, boo! I mean, obviously, I'm not surprised, but I thought
What
only
a
fun when it
just
doesn't
move.
happen to me.
I
Yeah,
think
that
it's a
hits.
combo move. Like the alchemist fire like hurdles through and like Pyrrha knocks it back into them like with the shield. Like
She's like, Pyrrha, just like how we practiced, and then lobs it. And yes, I love that so much. So let's see, 24 points of damage.
Now, I didn't know this about swarms, but apparently they have a weakness to splash damage as well. But I mean, I don't know if this is like
Oh.
splash, it's like the direct,
Yeah.
but that's why I
So
was
this-
wondering about the other one.
The splash is 2. It's +2 fire splash.
But not that you needed it. That last little that the vial goes propelled in by the shield, and right when its center mass, it explodes out, and the methods fall in a little heap, burned to a little crisp. Poor little message.
This is how
They did-
we do
they did their best.
it.
Oh, what a great shot there, Kenyon.
Wow. Like, good job, everyone.
That was
think we did
so
so-
cool.
Wonderful.
You're super impressed.
Yes, we're quite an impressive group.
Hey,
Let's move on.
Do you see the Slack Angel?
Oh, no.
Just a quick 5 break.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we will be back in 5. So see y'all then.
After
Army.
these
See you in a minute.
messages, we'll be right back.
In a minute.
Dustin,
And
you're
so
still
we're
muted in
back.
Discord.
Get there.
And we're back from our commercial break, brought to you by
Fuzzy
Alchemist
Dice.
Fire.
Well,
It sucks.
Brought to
I
you by
mean,
Alchemist Fire.
Which alchemist? We don't know.
Just whoever.
the one that nobody likes.
Some alchemist.
An alchemist.
Alchemist in the middle.
Yeah.
But
Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Let's go into the manor house.
Yeah, Pyrrha just goes ahead and opens the main door now.
Aha!
Pyrrha and Amelia both like opening the door simultaneously.
I'm doing everything like D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. That's my whole vibe.
That's how
This
you do
game.
it.
I will remind you, Mr. GM, that every time a new door is opened, I get one piece of odd information. So, like,
All right, the one piece of odd information here is that the cracks that you had noticed through the door earlier seem to be constrained or limited to this area. And now that you folks are actually in it and kind of like touching the doorknob, there is a surge of arcane elemental energy that comes forth, and that is ooh, Dustin, that's you. And as you're noticing the odds going on, you please give me a reflex save as you're noticing the oddities of this room.
okay, that, sir, is a
I
25.
love reflex saves.
All right, that's a save, I guess. So you only take half of 23 bludgeoning damage as there's a surge for the plane of earth, and Toph just gonna stomp no, she doesn't. Earth flares from the ground when the cracks and just poof, right underneath you for a solid, well, not a full solid hit, but enough that it's not fun.
I said that was a rough hit I just experienced there.
Come here.
Oh my god, like you're so funny.
Are you well?
I can move forward, ma'am.
No.
Well,
Oh then, onward.
okay, why don't I help? You are all bloody. Gross.
What's a little blood between some friends?
Okay, I mean, okay, yeah. But it's like way easier to kill you when you have like blood in your eyes and stuff, is all I'm saying.
Well, I appreciate any help you can give me.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat your wounds real quick.
As you-
Just real quick.
As you folks are discussing, the whole room has these cracks in it, and one sparks and comes to life right next to Pyrrha. I'll need a reflex save from you.
We don't have time.
All right. I rolled a 15 for 29.
Okay. So you will take half damage. From 18 points of cold damage.
And that's the half points, or
no, half of that. Take half of that. My bad.
Okay.
Half that. Take that and then half it.
Wait,
Take
was the
that number,
damage?
chop it in half.
Was the damage you gave me the half point?
No, that was a full. You have it.
Okay.
I'm the general manager. I don't have to do the
Micromanaging?
math with that. That's right. That's for other supervisors that are horrible, but not me.
Mr. General Manager, while all this is going down with my 32 Arcana, I'm going to try to figure out what's going on here.
32 Arcana. These cracks go not only on the floor, up the wall, up on the ceiling. As you take a look, it looks like these are planar cracks, and these kind of scintillate, and they're shifting through planes and are leaking dangerously with each shift. So hence these bursts. You can, with your Arcana, do one more check to try to invoke the incantations to seal the crack.
That's a 31 Arcana.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get one off before you do your final. Since it takes some time to think here. Oh, some of you left the room. That is smart. Ooh, then that's just you. All right, Ivan, one more reflex save. This will be your last one, so feel free to roll a 1. I mean, for this room, not
no
like
whammies,
the entire...
no whammies. I rolled in. Wow. 17, 18, 19's apparently are my dices for the days. 33.
All right, that's 11 points. That's the full. You have it on your own of electricity damage. But with that, there's a couple of items in this room and some oddities that you've collected in your travels and investigations that you actually use to cement and reinforce this prime plane, and you seal the cracks. For now.
For now.
For now.
I mean, forever. Wink, wink.
Sounds like our
I mean, no wink.
GM can't be totally honest either, Lantern King.
Yep.
I am the Lantern King.
We thought you were an Abadar follower, but clearly not.
Not when I go into the management role, but I have to kind of shift gears.
I am going to do what is called a pursue a lead, which basically means I can spend a minute in this room for specifically maybe the cracks or something interesting within the room to divine some more knowledge that I may be able to figure out what's going on here.
Alrighty. While you're doing your checks, I'll narrate this for the rest of the party. The large double doors of the main hall open to a sandy beach oasis, complete with palm trees and a desert spring. Destroyed furniture and old food litter the grounds, but the sky above is clear and the water glistens in the warm sunlight. Pillar doors and the stairs of the house are all that remain, disrupting the beach and drawing attention to the strangeness of this sight.
Wow, like this totally reminds me of home. We're still inside a house though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amelia, like what's
Yes.
going on here?
Tasteless gauche extravagance, my dear. That's what's going on in here.
Don't you
As
don't you love tasteless gauche extravagance? Isn't that kind of your thing?
my thing,
Yeah.
I need only the spray of the salt wind, my darling.
Okay. All right. We both know that's a lie.
Ivan, what's up with that lead?
No, go on.
Oh, Ivan, yeah, what's up with the lead that you were pursuing?
Well, that's what you're supposed to tell me.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear your role is all, or is that just an ability?
It's just an ability. I basically, and then moving forward, once I've investigated this kind of thing, basically, if anything relates to it, I get a +1 in perception around it. So,
okay. So, as you observed earlier, this place is not the most stable. There is just tons of magic flowing all over the place, again, causing, well, this specific breach, but you can expect that this place is permeated with it. And this is probably not the first time, maybe not this specific effect, but you're going to run into a bit more kind of planar shenanigans or magical effects as you progress through.
Uh-oh. I think we lost Heidi.
yeah.
Oh, no.
And our windows are all messed up on the Twitch screen.
I like you can just see the top of my head and in
Oh, yeah.
Heidi's.
The genies
Oh,
have
planar magic, planar cracks have
Ginny's
appeared
got us.
on Twitch. Your PCs have survived my foyer trap, but the players themselves, now. You've been caught in my web of disruption to the
This
stream.
was his plan all along.
The general manager
No.
got us. The
Oh,
curse of the general manager.
all right, everybody.
Huzzah! She returns.
Haha, we have solved the mystery. We have foiled the GM again.
I am
Tell me about it.
very sorry. I'm not sure what happened there. Just that my computer ran into a problem and had to restart.
Internet
So
dumbness. Don't worry. It
Technology awful.
happens. Technology bad. We've
The
learned that
technology gods have not been kind to us today, so
They
all
don't
is-
like us today.
you
today.
really
Like
don't.
us. It's okay,
So-
Heidi.
Did I?
Luckily, my computer did take like a second to restart. So
Yeah, that was crazy fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
They liked you in that regard.
Just to kind of aid with everything there, Angel, I will roll a perception chew just to kind of give you an idea between the investigation and that. And my perception is
For this new room in the sandy room.
yes,
Yeah.
19. Wow, I rolled a 3.
Okay, can you move the token over
Ooh,
to the
I
main
rolled a
room?
17. I got a 33.
Oh. All right, as you look
Yep.
around
Yep.
this nice little oasis, even the smells are reminiscent of the coolness of the oasis. You do find tracks. You look like evidence, perhaps, of survivors fleeing upstairs.
Okay.
And maybe some to kind of around the corner where Amelia's hanging out.
Can I make an occultism check for this room?
Oh yeah, go for it.
And unless did you already give that information to Ivan, or was Ivan's information for the sort of the foyer?
The information was for the foyer, but what he gathers from it is that you can expect kind of very similar. Again, not the exact same effect, but you can expect kind of planar shifts,
Mhm.
conjuration shenanigans while you're within the confines of the estate. Is what he picked up from there.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's kind of going to be the general same gist for the main room right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then I think Amelia is going to proceed with Pyrrha to this room over here on the left.
Okay. Yeah, this is where I'll ping the. Yes, you'll see the tracks, hasty tracks of folks definitely hightailing it, scrambling up here, and
Ivan
understand
will
makes it a little easy.
Ivan will keep like around the corner kind of look just to because he's not supposed to. He can't take big hits. He's a good boy, but not a frontline good boy.
Yeah. He's adorable. He's there for sniffing out the trouble, and we're there for whacking it into submission.
I'm there to
Frontline good boy.
move out the problem.
All right, so you're sniffing about up these stairs.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. You know, I got disoriented on the map itself. You know what I meant to say is the tracks were going this way. It's that planar magic. It just looked. You followed the footprints, but really, you really scrutinize. You're like, hey, I see what's going on here. It's actually over here. Almost gotcha.
footprints were facing the wrong direction. It was a rakshasa the entire time.
The entire time.
Pippa?
Where's Pippa? She's truly outdone herself. For the super evil turn I plan on taking.
Is there anything in this in what appears to be a broken down wall right here, or
Yes. So it looks like just a hastily made barricade. And what you actually see is about a dozen disheveled, unwashed people huddled in this small kind of sitting room together. Most of the damaged furniture is actually like a smashed cupboard. Our folks' attempt to make a barricade, not a very solid one. It's like they gave it the old college try. But yeah, definitely no door and nothing that would cause you folks to struggle to get in.
Oh, hey, wow, survivors. Cool. Hi, my name's Pyrrha. First and foremost, we're here to save you, but also, like, have you seen where Corvius Vayn went?
The relief on their face is immense when they see you. They three particularly rush up and we're like, I haven't seen. This is the worst party of my life. That is what happened here. That's what that man did. I was supposed to. I was supposed to get one of those pastries I had as a child in Absalom. Instead, I've been imprisoned here with these. And they look around. Unfashionable fools. For time immeasurable. The noises those screeching flapper demons make, I cannot even begin to describe to you. Honestly, I should have known what would have happened just by looking at the guest list. Corvius invited the riffraff. The riffraff have no idea how to ask for what they want. All of this is Paula's fault. All of it. That horrible blue woman is here for her after all.
Oh, blue woman.
Say more about the blue woman and make it quick.
This person looks
weary
like
of your complaints.
This person looks like they're about to start, but another survivor jumps in. One of the genies. Her name is Paralyzed. She isn't one of Corvus's genie. She's here on her own accord to punish him, or to punish us, or something. Sometimes she comes down here and offers us more wishes, but the wishes are all torture and pain. Rashid tried to wish his way out of here, and she freed him from his body in this mortal plane. He's entirely dead.
Yes, I
Genies-
love genies.
Genies simply cannot be trusted to act of their own wills.
Like, that sounds like a really poorly worded wish.
I would have thought that people with experience with genies would know how to word their wishes better, but
Yeah, like that's super rude to say about genies. Like they're people, okay? To be like, oh, they can't be trusted. Okay, that's your fault. Don't be making wishes and trying to like take advantage of people. What's wrong with you?
Also, isn't genie like an offensive term or something? Shouldn't they be called like Ifriti or like whatever type
Yeah.
of jinn they are?
Yeah.
Now their
Word.
faces are a mix of, they were super relieved as far as like, yeah, we're getting rescued. Now they're like, what's going on? You are here to rescue us. Is that correct?
We're here to correct you. That's thing number one.
you
So-
are free to leave, but you have a lot of work to do on yourself.
Also, like, if you ever want like to visit Absalom, specifically looking at the first one, like, just I'll take you out to get some pastries. It's fine.
Wait, what do you all do? What are all your occupations?
Excellent question.
That's a great question.
Just really quick. Just really quick.
Well, I am Dima
Whether or not
Jamila
you're
Noor
allowed to
here.
leave doesn't matter.
I'm a person of note.
Me
Really
too.
the only
Ah,
person
person
who
of
really
note.
needs to be invited to this party. The other one that kind of jumped in to talk about the blue woman is
Wow.
introduces himself as I'm Faziel ibn Sazadin. I'm actually an aspiring genie-binder. I actually was really hoping to convince Corvius to have me take me on as an apprentice. The look on his face doesn't look like he's actually dissuaded from pursuing that career. If anything, he's kind of like a little glint of yeah, this is what the power can do in his eyes.
You really shouldn't be doing that. And let me just say something. Stop what you're doing and go find a different path in life. Or else.
Yeah, remember this, remember these words of wisdom since these people helped you today. But for now, the door's right there. All the path has been cleared. You better run before that trap becomes activated again. Run!
I don't forget a face. Don't bind genies. I don't forget a face.
Name's Dima. Name's Pyrrha. Like, look me up next time you're in Absalom, okay? Okay.
Don't make friends with these. Anyways, okay.
Pastries.
So the way is clear.
It's clear. Now
Yeah.
get going. Get.
Oh, okay. Well, just one of the last one that just was not speaking. It looked like the one was the most panic, and maybe looks like they're trying to repress a lot of it, with a little kind of airy glint in their eyes. Oh well, be careful of the next room. The air is thick and wrong. Nadia wished for something beautiful to take her breath away, and so many people died. How I survive this hardship sometimes, I wonder at it truly. I don't think none have suffered as I do.
Did you say
And they
thick,
look like they fully believe
thick
it.
as rum?
Rum?
Did you say the air was thick and rum?
Thick and wrong. Thick and wrong.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you so much for the advice. Now get the
Thick
hell
and
out of
rum.
here. We got a job to do.
They make a beeline for the door. And they were pointing towards this area as they were warning you about the drawing room.
The south.
Did they leave anything of note behind in this room?
Yeah, give me a little peek-see here to see what is
Should I roll a little
available.
perception check?
a little
or-
perception. Yeah, let's case out the joint for those that want to case it out.
Rolled a
that's going to
19.
be a 31.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I am an expert in perception.
I'm a
But I
master in
roll well.
perception, okay?
Oh, wow. What is everyone's perception score?
Way
15.
too high. Way
16.
too damn
Plus 12.
high.
I have a plus 16. I'm also an expert.
Oh, I'm taking a look at Fern in the
I'm
Twitch.
just not
Something to take my
wise.
breath away. Right? What a rookie mistake. Amelia, yes, these folks left in a rush. They were huddled. The rest of the folks weren't even just interested in talking to you. They were just back in the back of the room. And the minute folks were leaving the door, they're like, oh, hell yeah. And beeline out. But in their rush, they left. You can see stuff that just maybe fell off or they weren't paying attention. Who knows what. But there's about 90 gold piece worth of jewelry that's still left in the room.
Booty.
Some booty, as they say in the biz.
Well, isn't that just the cat's pajamas?
Ugh.
She's not. She's
like-
ignoring you, and she's trying on she's trying on some bejeweled rings and seeing how they look on her fingers with her claws extended.
Pyrrha does take a really shiny like necklace and puts it on. It's a nice emerald, matches her red hair.
Mhm.
Okay, so the jewelry is nice. Like, let's move into the next room, maybe.
Yeah. So far, this is very worth it.
Yeah, we move down to this here room.
Well, do we want to try? Or I guess that's just more of the balcony. Never mind.
Yeah.
So we want to go to the room down here.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, do investigators have the ability to look for traps?
Well, that's what that spell I cast, which I'm guessing would probably about this point wear off. But I do. That's what that odd's supposed to be. Is supposed to help me.
Oh, the oddity. I forgot to do the oddity thing for you in the previous room. It looks like these folks were subsisting on a silver platter that just kept refilling itself with little tasty treats. So they were basically surviving off of those. I'm
Of,
sure
like,
Pyrrha
enchanted
does take
hors
that and
d'oeuvres.
just like munching on treats the entire time.
the invisible house elves keep refilling it.
Oh dear.
That was a horrible discovery to find out it wasn't just magically generated, but they had the house elves just continuously keeping up with those gluttonous
God.
children.
I know. I mean, that it's incredibly fucked up.
Hey, Mel. But yes, that's what your oddity perception took a look at, or your oddity powers.
Okay, what
Your
about this?
odd powers.
What about this next room going down this hallway farther? What oddity do I pick up here?
All of the oddities. No, I'm sorry. I'm just double
Is
checking.
it a very odd room?
Right? Is that visible? Ooh.
Amelia sticks her head back out of the hallway and just yells like,
Canyon,
Canyon.
"You're needed." Oh, Jess went to the bathroom.
Yeah, Canyon.
Canyon will show up when
They're chasing the guest, chastising the entire way out.
Yeah.
make better life choices.
Make them better life choices. The small drawing room is heavy with a thick, oppressive blanket of foul-smelling smoke. The furniture and the curtains are smashed, shredded, and smoke-stained. The bodies of 3 well-dressed people, you folks don't even care, are laying moving on the floor. And as you folks are surveying, smoke begins to move towards the open door, coalescing into several humanoid forms. Which means it's time for some tokens to show up. And those tokens are alphabetical order. Whoop, checking. Loading. Dungeon loading. You see the little loading screen?
Sorry, Emily. Hold on. Okay, where are we at? What's happening?
We got some smoky
we're-
figures.
Some smoky figures.
We got Smokey and the Bandit showing up.
Smoky.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Wow.
That
Really,
was different than I
That's-
was expecting.
that truly, boop. That
Really
goes
outrageous.
there.
Wow.
Truly
Well,
outrageous.
Yeah, for
Friends.
the folks in the Discord that aren't on the Twitch channel, Angel just showed off this purple furry monster with like tentacles coming out of their back and a giant horn on their face with spikes
Oh no.
and claws.
Oh,
Oh my god! Every time you add
and
something,
what's
it's
that? Oh god, I don't like that either.
What are we looking at there, Angel?
Horrifying shit.
Yes, you are seeing now the creatures there that kind of popped up on you first are you're first curious how they kind of you missed them during the first surveil, but they're shrouded in mist and cloud, so they are tentacled creatures with a large staring eye, almost ethereal, but definitely not ephemeral. The
Nice.
cloud that is forming in front of you is thick cloud, dark,
I like that.
deep, and you can see a face forming inside, but almost never truly really solid. Almost like you're gazing at cloud and you make the shapes and you look away and maybe it's like, oh, it was a bunny, but now it's not a bunny. But the hints of the face is there. And now it is time for you folks to roll me the Anish.
Oh my god.
As soon as I redo the actually
Quite right.
Bun buns.
how do I clear the other
You just
actually highlight the new folks? Oh,
You ju-
Berlioz. Hey, Berlioz. Oh, you've been doing so good.
Buddy-o.
Kitty
And
time,
not
kitty
jumping
break.
up here. But now, okay, you get a little hug. Oh, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, now you go down. Oh, I know.
Angel, if you hover over their icon in the turn order, there should be a little trash can that appears.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you much. Doop.
I rolled a natural 4 for a 20 for my initiative.
Oh, 2020.
I rolled an 11 for a 26.
I see. Thank you for putting that in the turn order.
5 for Canyon. I rolled a 9.
9.
And a 20 for Amelia. I rolled an 8,
Dang.
but I haven't.
Excellent perception.
Hey, what do you
Canyon,
know? The
did you
cat?
say
We're all
9?
so perceptive.
Did you say you
I'm
got a
very
total of 9?
perceptive. No, I got a total of 20.
Oh, no, I mean, Jess.
Oh,
No, 25.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, what did I miss?
No, my roll was a 9, but the total is 25.
Okay.
The
gotcha,
cat and the
gotcha.
dog are on the same initiative.
Well done.
the
Fighting.
cat will be faster.
Somehow Pyrrha's still first out of us. I was like, I rolled real poorly. Like everyone's gonna roll higher than me. Nope. Our good
we all
rolls.
rolled really
Where do they
poorly on that one.
go?
I rolled shit.
On stuff that doesn't matter. On stuff that never matters.
Let's hope.
Supernatural ability.
That's where all my good rolls go.
Oh, Abby, it's okay.
I'm still mad about last week.
Spoilers for many
Yeah.
weeks.
I mean, as I think Cougs pointed out on Twitter, it's not really spoilers if it happens all the time.
You know what?
It's a valid point. He's
I only crit when it's stupid. Don't we
he's
have
not
an
wrong.
episode titled "I only crit when it's stupid"?
No, but
think we do.
it is a shirt design we have been discussing.
hmm I only
That's
crit when
Abby.
it's stupid.
That's Abby.
I only crit when there's no point.
All right. Now that these numbers are put in and this HP is set so we can see it, I will do this little. Oh wait, wishbone. I totally forgot about wishbone. That little cat. Bloop.
My little
There we
sweetums.
goes.
My little sweetums, my little wishbone.
Your little wishbonies. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Pyrrha, you are up.
All right. So
Show off your skills.
again, Pyrrha is going to I forgot. Keep forgetting to do my battlefield survey. I should actually have a 28 on my initiative because I'm so good in battle. So still longsword in hand, shield in the other, is going to step up. Do these things look corporeal, just out of curiosity? Like,
Yes, they just it looks like it's more of a now they have your full attention. They've got that kind of ethereal type feel to them, but it's more of the mist that seems to be constantly swirling around them.
okay. Starting off same as she did before, she's going to step up and Ivan, like stay behind me. You're like real squishy. Don't get too close. And is going to just swing twice with her longsword. Oh no.
Oh no!
Yes. Yes.
That was a natural one.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well,
Stop!
well,
Don't!
well.
Should I hero point that and re-roll?
Yes,
Like-
yes.
I
Although,
don't know.
Don't
Maybe
you
you're
have to
supposed to.
declare?
You're supposed to declare
Oh,
it
you
before the
are.
roll.
Well,
That's
no,
right.
like in second edition, you use them after you've rolled to like to
You know,
re-roll something.
I've actually never
Hmm.
checked that. I've never
that's
checked.
true.
We
don't-
always house rules it. So
yeah, it's more of a house rules thing than a.
but if that's true, that's good to know because I'm
Yeah.
happy to.
This
let's
is
double
Angel's
check.
game though, so it's up to
That's
our general
true.
manager.
Sure,
Oh.
I'm fine with whatever. I'm just used to like the society stuff I normally play that they're okay with like re-rolling using it after the fact. So like that's what I'm used to.
Let's see. You folks are all at full hit points, more or less.
Close enough.
A good
Yeah.
portion of you. I will say you have to declare it ahead of time for this scenario.
The
And by
general
scenario is-
manager has spoken.
Please see the memo
Gavel, gavel.
and read, submit your TPS reports in a timely
I
manner.
hear the TPS is.
No.
You know it, Jess. Those TPS, you can't even get rid of them. Those are the challenge rating 23 creatures. You're
I'm
lucky
so glad.
are not
know,
in this.
We have to play offices and bosses sometime.
All right.
Do
So
we have to? Because that honestly doesn't like. I mean, I live that life. That doesn't sound fun to me. Like, why would I want to power fantasy in my own office?
Because then you can like stab people with
Whoa.
staplers and stuff.
Oh,
you can't do that in
okay.
real life.
No, never
on
mind.
board,
That's an
so-
excellent power fantasy. Never mind.
Oh,
So
yeah, submit
if-
the request in triplicate first. Yes, see, John knows where it's at right there. As per my email. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Let me focus here.
is there a
so-
negative effect for the critical failure?
Oh, let me take a look here. No, it doesn't say anything here.
Okay.
Oh, although it says that everything here is concealed, and I will just admit I don't know what that does for the battle.
Oh, okay. So we need to make concealment checks, which would be flat D20 rolls, if we're going to hit anyway. So in this case, not a hit. I did roll my second attack, which is a 22.
That will do it.
Okay. So I'm going to need to roll. I'm just going to roll a flat D20. I think concealment is a 5 or higher. I rolled a natural 20 on the concealment. So
Well, it's misty,
Woo!
but you see it.
I see
You
it.
see
I know.
its tentacles, its glaring eyes.
Unlike earlier where I rolled near max damage, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my 2d8 for a total of 10 points of damage against this thing. And that's my turn.
Oh, how much damage? Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. All the praise we're getting. Blush.
10 points of damage.
Duly noted in the HP log. Make it so.
Make
All
it
right.
so.
Make it so. You pierce through the cloud and mist and hit it. And now it is Canyon. Show us what it means to take on a little sprite. You've already shown those aristocrats who's the boss.
Yeah, Canyon has done her chiding. Which is funny because like lots of reasons. Canyon is a little worried about Bonito coming into the situation and is going to sort of guide him to tuck himself away in the safety room.
Just show him the platter of food.
Yeah, she's gonna say, "Oh, go lick that platter clean. Go on, boy." And he goes and he's just licking the platter. And she is going to. She has like little bat wings, and she's going to extend her little bat wings and flutter over and land on Vash's. I'm sorry, not Vash. That is not the game we're playing. Amelia's shoulder. She's gonna land on Amelia's shoulder because and I can do
Nice.
that.
Okay.
And unless I'm one bulk, technically speaking.
Encumbered? No.
No, I'm fine. Do what you gotta do.
I figured. And she, let's see. There's too many things. When you're level 8 and 2e, there's like too many things you can do. especially if you have spells. Holy cow, I love 2E and I wish I could play more often. Being the GM is great, but playing is special.
So fun.
So fun. I'm
There's a
going
pun in the chat. I'm keeping it together. I'm keeping it together.
I am going to cast Divine Lance. So I guess I'm gonna use the chaotic energy. Because that's the only thing my gods have in common. Make a range of spell attack roll against target's AC. I mean, you take chaotic energy, which I doubt does like a whole lot, but let's do our best. Divine Lance! Hit! 21. I rolled a 5.
21, you bring forth the chaos. Ooh, and it's a swing, and it's a miss. The miss. You,
No surprise.
you feel like it's just right there, but man, it is so flippin' misty in here. Reminds you of your young emo days with the clouds of cloves just everywhere. Just thick and
cigarette.
too much clove smoke, and just almost there.
Oh, Angel.
What else you got?
I mean, that's it. That's
all
I
you
can do.
got?
Yeah, Divine Lance is a 2. Spells take 2 whole actions. It's quite bad.
It sounds cool though.
Oh,
so.
this one's only a 1 action, actually. I can try it again.
Huh.
I lied. It's a cantrip, so...
You're such a lying little sprite.
Nope, I rolled worse. I rolled a 3 this time, so even worse. Does not hit.
Ooh, a
Whip,
total
whip.
3?
No. 19 total,
Oh.
but...
I'm like, you'll never roll that low. Okay, well, just a few times.
3
When
on
you
the
do,
die.
you do. Well, that also was, you were just, gosh bless it. Now, the other one seemed a little closer. This one, you were just nowhere near the ballpark.
That was sad.
Ooh. And with that, the creature extends a tentacle out. Pyrrha, it is looking at you, glaring with its singular, glaring, grotesque
Angel.
eye.
You want to
Yes.
check chat?
Oh, what happened?
Roll 20.
And as I roll the dice, guess what? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. It was a critical.
Oh, come on.
No,
I had a whole thing planned. I was gonna leap forward gracefully and stab it. It was a really
That's a
good
good
plan.
strategy.
Thank you
With
all.
my little sprite friend on my shoulder.
Thank you all for joining us today. We will be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time to finish this quest off. Also tomorrow at 10 a.m. we have our, if you like what you're doing here, you should come join our Starfinder one because we have an uplifted bear that is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Among
It's
the rest
fun.
of our crazy cast as we do the clone catastrophe one. I am not in that one though, sadly. Thank you for hanging out. I am Dustin Alexander. You can reach me at Dustin Alexander. Abby, go ahead. Let's go.
I'm
talk-
Heidi.
I'll go next. I'm Abby, and you can find me at Bonanza Famine.
I'm Heidi. You can find me at Vamahillion.
This is Angel, your friendly general manager, all forms in triplicate. I can be reached at Espinoza 916.
Hey, it's Jess. You can find me at Hank the Clink.
Just a reminder, we do have a t-shirt contest going for every one of our sessions. You can do, if you go to the Fantastic Worlds channel at PaizoCon, there should be a form you can fill out. You might just have to scroll up a little bit. We also do have sticker sheets giving away. We're giving away some really awesome stickers, and you can check that out too in the Fantastic Worlds channel. And there is a form to fill out. We only have about 300 to give away, but I think you're pretty much guaranteed if you put your name in there, there's a good chance you get one. And with that, everyone have a good night and good luck.
Good
Night, y'all.
See you tomorrow.
Night, y'all.